Hi! You can start in your child's pose. Make yourself comfortable. Bring your forehead either on the mat or on your hands. And take a moment to arrive onto your mat. Now today we're going to focus on our inner child. So for that, I want you to start thinking about a time when you were very young, when you were completely happy, without any worries or fears. Just a moment when you were really happy. And try to think of a moment where you were as young as possible. And today we're going to imagine that we are this inner child. That we are our younger version. And we're going to do a normal practice. You can follow along as much as you want. But I want you to really listen to what your child wants to do. What do you want to do? If you want to laugh, if you want to cry, if you want to yell, if you want to talk, make a comment, or just exit the pose, or just stay in your child's pose the whole time, or in whatever position. I want you to do it. Whatever you feel the need to do, don't repress the need to do it. Just do it. Listen to your child. Let yourself be guided today. I will give you the same cues as usual, but don't hesitate to change the movements, to change the breath, to change the pose. Again, just do whatever comes up. Maybe nothing is going to come up and you'll do a normal practice, or maybe it's going to be a very different practice than what you're used to. So for now, I want you to imagine that your younger self is on the mat right now in this child's pose. And just let yourself do whatever this younger version of you would be doing here. We will flow through a quite quick series, just to not bore your inner child. Children tend to be a little bit bored if we stay too long in the poses. So we won't stay too long in each pose. So that being said, you can come onto your hands and knees. And on your inhale, arch your spine. And on your exhale, round. And just keep going nice and slow. And again, if you want to move differently, faster, slower, in another direction, just go ahead. Just follow whatever your inner child wants to do. Now come back with your spine straight. Come onto your forearms and come into your Sphinx pose, lowering your pelvis on the ground, and start shifting your weight a little bit from side to side, maybe turning the head to one side, then the other, looking on top of your shoulder. Come back to center and release your forehead on your hands. Now bend your right knee, grab onto your foot, bring your heel towards your right glute. And slowly release. You can bend your left leg, grab onto your foot. Slowly release. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders, lift up, and come onto your hands and knees. Bring your legs to one side to come sit in a cross-legged position with your hands on your knees. Lengthen your spine, close your eyes or not. You can also keep them open if your child prefers. And now bring your chin towards your heart and start making some circles with your head in one direction. And in the other direction. Bring your head back to center and slowly lift your hands and make some circles with your wrists. And then change the direction. Release your hands on your knees. Inhale, open your arms up overhead. Exhale, stretch to the right. Inhale, reach both arms up. And exhale, stretch to the left. Inhale, come back to center and reach your arms up. Exhale, twist to the right, left hand on the right knee, right hand behind you. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, twist to the other side. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, release your hands down. Now shift your rib cage a little bit from side to side. And come back to center. Good. You can come back onto your hands and knees. Stay towards the back of your mat. Tuck your toes under. Sit onto your heels, hands on your lap. Close your eyes. And release. Come back onto your hands and knees. And make some circles with your back. Slowly. And then change the direction of the circles. Good. Come back to center and lengthen into your first downward facing dog. Walk a little bit on the spot. And lengthen both legs. Inhale, come into plank. And your version of your vinyasa. Come back into downward facing dog. One more time. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, open. Exhale, stretch back. Inhale, reach your right leg back and up. Exhale, bring your foot between your hands. Lower your left knee, release your foot. Inhale, reach your arms up and slightly back. Release your hands on the mat and lengthen your right leg, foot flexed. Bend your front knee, lengthen your back leg. And come back into downward facing dog and stretch your right leg back and up. And release your foot between your hands. Now, how would your younger self what would it do right now? How would it act? What would it think? Inhale, reach your left leg back and up and bring your foot between your hands. Release your right knee, right foot, reach your arms up and back. Release your hands and lengthen your left leg forward. Bend your front knee, lengthen your back leg, and downward facing dog, lifting your left leg back and up. And release your foot on the mat. Inhale, reach your right leg back and up. Exhale, bring your foot between your hands. Inhale, high lunge, open up. And slowly lower your hands and lower your back knee, lengthen your front leg. And again, what would your inner child do right now? What is it telling you to do? Bend your front knee, lengthen your back leg, and twist to the right arm up. If at any point it's telling you to stop the flow, just do it. If you want to continue, also just do it. Come back into your downward facing dog, reach your left leg back and up, and bring your foot between your hands. Inhale, reach your arms up, open your heart. Or maybe it wants a little story with the poses. Release your hands, lower your back knee, lengthen your left leg. Bend your front knee, lengthen the back leg, and twist to the left. Lower your hand and come back into your downward facing dog. Just connect to your younger self, your inner child. Inhale, right leg back and up. Exhale, bring your foot between your hands. Reach your arms up, high lunge again. And this time, open into your warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior, left hand on the leg, reach your right arm up and overhead. And bring both hands on the mat, lift your back heel and open your right arm to the sky. Release the hand, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg back and up. Exhale, foot between the hands. Inhale, reach your arms up and open your heart. Inhale here and open back into your warrior two. Inhale, stretch back. And slowly release both hands, lift your back heel and open your left arm up. Release your hands and downward facing dog. Inhale, reach your right leg back and up. Exhale, bring your foot between your hands. Inhale, reach your arms up, open your heart. And open warrior 2. Now inhale, lengthen both legs, reach your arms up. Exhale, open back into your warrior 2. Keep going, following your breath, nice and slow, or fast if you feel like it, whatever feels right now. Come back into your warrior 2. Stretch back, reverse warrior. Come back up and right elbow on your right knee, left arm up and overhead. Release both hands on the mat, lift your back heel and twist to the right. Stretch your right arm up and overhead towards the front of your mat. And take your right foot at the level of your hips. Turn your toes to the right. Come on the outside of your left foot and stretch your arm up towards the sky. Release your hand on the mat and lengthen downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg back and up. Exhale, bring your foot between your hands. Inhale, reach your arms up, open up. And open, warrior 2. Inhale, reach your legs, your arms up. Exhale, bend again into warrior 2. Again, lengthen the legs, reach your arms up. Exhale, bend. Keep going. Stay into warrior 2. Inhale, reverse warrior. And come back up, left elbow on left thigh, right arm up overhead. Release both hands on the mat, lift your back heel, and reach your left arm up into your twist. Now stretch your left arm up and overhead. Bring your left foot at the height of your pelvis. Turn your toes to the left. Reach your arm up. And release your hand on the mat. Downward facing dog. Inhale, come into plank. Exhale, vinyasa. And stretch back into your downward facing dog. Slowly take some small steps to the top of your mat. Allow your inner child to choose the way you come to the top. Once you're there, inhale, lengthen your spine, and exhale, round. Inhale, come up, reach your arms to the stars. Exhale, hands in front of your heart. One more time. Inhale, open your arms up. And exhale, hands in front of your heart. Take a moment here, just connect to your younger self. What is it telling you to do or not do right now? What does it need to do right now? Inhale, open your arms up to the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, hands on the mat. 2 steps back, plank, and flow through your vinyasa. Inhale, open. Exhale, stretch back, downward facing dog. Lower your knees, release your feet. Come into your child's pose. Allow yourself to catch your breath, to allow your heartbeat to calm down. Now slowly come onto your hands and knees, tuck your toes under, lengthen your legs. Stay connected to your inner child. Now inhale, reach your right leg back and up. And bring your foot between your hands. Lower your back knee, release your foot, stay onto your fingertips and look forwards towards the horizon. And slowly lengthen your front leg, foot flexed. And now you can stay here, or if you want to slide into your splits, you can. Just really listen to what your inner child is telling you. If it wants to do it, if not, you can even see it as a challenge or a little game to try to go as deep as possible. And slowly come back out, helping yourself with your hands, coming onto your hands and knees, and then stretch into your downward facing dog. If your inner child is starting to get tired, don't worry, we're almost at the end of the flow. Now lengthen your back leg, left leg, and bring your foot between your hands. Lower your back knee, release your foot, stay onto your fingertips, open your heart. And slowly lengthen your front leg, foot flexed. And choose if you want to slide into Hanumanasana or if you want to just stay here. Whatever you choose is the correct answer. Slowly come back onto your hands and knees and stretch back into your downward facing dog. Come into plank, inhale, exhale, lower down. Inhale, open cobra. Either come first into downward facing dog or come directly into your child's pose. We're gonna all meet into balasana, child's pose. Take a moment to catch your breath. Now come onto your hands and knees and come sit. Lengthen your right leg to the side, bend your left knee. Bring your hands on your upper back and twist to the right. And then fold towards the leg, trying to grab your foot or your ankle with the left hand. Come back up, left hand next to the left hip, and lift your pelvis. Reach your right arm up and overhead. And slowly release. Now lengthen your left leg, bend your right knee, hands on the upper back, twist to the left, and bow forward. Come back up, right hand next to the right hip, lift up, reach your left arm up and overhead. And then slowly lower. Now open both legs to the sides, hands first on your legs, lengthen your spine, close your eyes or keep them open. And if you want, you can start folding forwards. Now come back straight. Come to the top of your mat, bending both knees. And take all the time you need to come lay on your back. Cross your right ankle over your left knee and grab onto your left leg with your hands. Release, open your arms to the sides and let the legs twist to the left. Come back to center. Cross your left ankle over the right knee and grab onto your right leg. Release, open your arms to the sides and let your legs fall to the right. Come back to center, uncross the legs, and come into your Shavasana. And choose whatever position is more comfortable. So you can come into the normal, traditional laying position or whatever other position that you're younger self prefers. And now imagine that you're either laying or sitting next to your inner child as your adult self. And ask your child, what is his or her vision for the new year, for 2024? What does it want to achieve? What is it hoping for? What are the things that he or her wants to strengthen? And what are the things that he or her wants to release once and for all? So take these next few minutes just to listen to whatever your younger self has to tell you, without judging, without trying to force anything. Just let the answers come naturally, if there are any. Now start moving your fingers, your toes. Lengthen your arms up overhead. And once you're ready, turn onto your right side. Just stay here. Thank your inner child for this moment, this time together. You can come sit in a comfortable cross-legged position with your hands on your knees. Close your eyes. And take a little moment here to just absorb all the information, all the things that happened in this practice or came up. Bring both hands in front of your heart. bow forward, thanking yourself for having taken this time for you, for your practice. Namaste. Thank you.